Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here today for Discovery Day. So of course, like always, let's start off by thanking our free family sponsors at the Chickasaw Nation and the Inasmuch Foundation for making this possible. Okay, moving right along, as you guys may know, we are the Oklahoma Hall of Fame. And at our museum, we like to tell Oklahoma's story through its people because we believe every Oklahoman and each new generation of Oklahomans, so including you guys, are going to change the world. Awesome. So for today's Oklahoma Hall of Fame member spotlight or feature is Everett DeGloyer, senior. So he was a geologist, so someone who studied the Earth's ground and rocks. And he spent his life working in the oil business. So he worked with several governments on many problems, discoveries, and distribution of oil, which we know in the state of Oklahoma is a very big deal, the oil industry. So the DeGloyer collection at the University of Oklahoma's library houses a large collection of books about science and the history of geology. So our lovely Hall of Fame member right here, Everett DeGloyer, helped contribute a lot to the geology history of Oklahoma. So of course, with today's theme, surrounding by geology, things that might live underground. That's a hint for today's craft. And so for today's story time, we're going to be reading Into the Outdoors. And it's really nice to read stories like this whenever it's kind of cold outside. So we can imagine, through imaginations that we're outside in the great outdoors. So awesome. Here's the book, like I said. Here's the cover, the book title, Into the Outdoors by Susan Gale. So let's get started. Okay, I think that should fit. Here's our cover page again. Okay, we're gonna get started. Okay, we're going camping. Living the city down the valley, we head up the mountain. We drive over a bridge and under the towering trees. At last, we arrive in the great outdoors. So here we are. I think the light might be blocking. There we go. See, they're in the wilderness. There's plenty of trees and animals around them. Okay. Here's their tent. We pitch our tent among the trees and set off along the hiking trail. Now we're going to go hiking in the outdoors. The trail winds around the lake. That's nice to walk around, the forest and beside the lake. Oh, looks like we might have some friends join us in a hike. And across a sparkling stream. So we got some fishies, perhaps. Yeah, they look like fish in the stream. We walk between some huge rocks. They were going to climb some rocks too. That can be fun. And climb up to the very top of the mountain, but the eagle is higher still, soaring over our heads. So there's the eagle going even higher in the mountains. And of course, we have some furry animals along their side. Maybe that's silly, a bear putting on a hat, maybe for a little baby brother or sister. There we go. On the way down the mountain, we pass behind a tumbling waterfall. Ooh, that's nice. I can't wait to do that again, going in between the waterfall. And of course, our furry friends are still right by our side. There it is. And through a grassy meadow, still hiking. This is a long hike. Oh, never mind. We return to camp. The sun slowly drifts behind the mountain. So they got in wood for a fire. Oh, look. Baby brother is giving a teddy bear to the grizzly bear or brown bear. Stars shimmer throughout the sky while we sit around the campfire. There we go. Roasting marshmallows. That's my favorite thing to do there when I go camping. Yes. As we climb into our tent, oh, that's nice. Our fur friends are saying goodnight. I think about chipmunk skipping down its hole, squirrels scampering up a tree, woodpecker settling into its fence, and porcupine snuggling inside its log, and duck tucking its bill under its wing. So it looks like everyone's going to go to sleep now. So alongside each other, we dream our dreams. Beside the lake, beneath the moon, outside in the great outdoors. Awesome, though that concludes today's story time, Into the Outdoors. So you guys might have heard or saw in the book, there's a lot of animals preparing to either underground or in trees or in logs or beside rocks to go to sleep. So that leads us to today's craft, which is, here, I brought my envelope this time. Let's get our supplies. Today we're going to be making a groundhog out of popsicle sticks. Oops, don't mind these extra pieces. We just need the popsicle sticks, googly eyes and pom-pom. This should be everything we need. Also, of course, we need a brown crayon. So this should be everything that's in glue stick. Okay, I should have everything we need for today's craft. So for those who don't know, actually tomorrow, the 2nd of February, is Groundhog Day. So that's kind of why we are talking about, geology, talking about the great outdoors, to, celebrate Groundhog Day. We might be celebrating a day early, but that's completely fine. Okay, we're gonna get started with our craft. So of course we have the 3 popsicle sticks. We're gonna make a triangle to kind of make the face of our groundhog. Okay, double checking. I brought scissors with me this time. Luckily I do. So with your half sheet of brown paper, it might come folded. That way it's easier for us to stick it in the envelope. So if it does come folded, we're gonna go ahead and cut it. If not, go ahead and fold your brown construction paper because we're just gonna cut it in half. That way it's easier when we start gluing and cutting out any excess pieces. So yes, this should be all we need for now. So we're gonna start putting our popsicle sticks where we want them to be. Awesome. I think I want to color them first, actually. So I'm going to use the brown crayon that came in the kit, and we're going to go ahead and color the popsicle sticks brown. And if you have different colors at home, you're more than welcome to use them. You can definitely make like a groundhog that's not its traditional color. It can be like a red or blue, pink, yellow groundhog. It can be any color you want. But today, I think today I'm in the mood for making a more traditional groundhog. So I'm just gonna finish coloring my popsicle sticks. I think this one might be kind of sliced in half, but that should not be a problem. I just noticed that as I'm trying to color it. So I need my last one right here. Okay. Almost done. I'm wondering, does anyone truly, I don't want to say truly. I used to kind of almost not really fully celebrate Groundhog Day, but of course when I was in school, much younger, we would talk about it. So I'm wondering if anyone's still in school, if they still talk about, your teachers still talk about Groundhog Day. Because I remember hearing it a lot when I was younger, but obviously now, don't really remember it. So this is a nice craft to, jog my memory about Groundhog Day. Okay, putting the pieces where I want them back. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna glue the back side of the popsicle stick, so the side that you didn't color. We're gonna glue that onto the paper. Awesome, there's our first one. But yes, for Groundhog Day, I kind of wish I was prepared myself with some fun facts. I kind of just know the gist of it, the groundhog, it comes out of its hole underneath the ground. Oops, this flipped. There we go. Flipped over. And then, if it sees a shadow, that could mean that winter is going to be longer or shorter this year. It's kind of like a nice old, I don't want to say superstition, but like old like folk tale maybe, a nice little like tradition that someone back then, just made it a thing. And, it's nice to still kind of celebrate those kind of things. Okay. Okay, so I glued all my popsicle sticks. Fortunately, I did not do a good job explaining because I was talking about Groundhog Day. So essentially for these parts, the two side ones, I glued the back side of it, the side that wasn't colored. And for this part, I only glued the ends, the bottom ends, because I don't need that much glue around here. Oops, sorry, now I'm making a lot of noise. Awesome. So I think what I want to do next is kind of just like, we can't, if you absolutely want to leave your groundhog like this, you absolutely can, but I think I kind of want to remove the excess paper. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my scissors and cut around the edges. And it's okay if you leave some, like, don't get everything. That kind of adds like a nice twist to it. Oh no, mine is not sticking very well, but that's okay. I can always add more glue if it falls over. Okay, pull this so it does not continue to slip. Oh, let me actually put myself in frame. Awesome. Oh, that completely failed. Please stick. There we go. Maybe if I tell it nicely, it'll stick. Awesome. So we have extra scraps, which is fun. What I want to do next is add the eyes. That way I can know where I want to add the mouth and the nose. So we got two googly eyes over here. So what I'm going to do, it's kind of like, oh no, glue stick fell out. Add two circles kind of in the middle right there. And place my googly eyes right there where I want it. Awesome. So there's that, there's the eyes done. So next I want to make like the cheeks or the mouth of the groundhogs. I think I'm going to fold the other half of the paper, the excess. Fold that, and then I think I'm going to make like a round, like a really round oval like shape, kind of like this, or a circle. Kind of like this, and then kind of cut it off right there. It almost looks like a mustache. I think I'm actually going to break it in half and do it this way. So if you think about it, we're kind of just making a mustache for our groundhog right here. Awesome. So I'm going to add some glue just to the bottom of the popsicle stick, because I feel like it'll stick better on the popsicle stick rather than the paper. So I'm going to put the groundhog's little mustache. It's supposed to be the mouth, but it honestly looks like a mustache, right? And next, we're just going to put more glue right there in the middle. Oops. So we can add the nose. It should stick. Yes. Ah, ta-da. Luckily, it's stuck. So we are completely finished with today's craft and making our little groundhog for Groundhog Day. So this is turned this way. Here's our groundhog. You can definitely add, if you have extra white pieces of paper, any scraps, you can add the teeth to it. So it still has a little buck teeth. But this is my finished groundhog craft. So let me stop sharing this screen. Put it back here. Once again, the finished product. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's Discovery Day, enjoyed learning about geology, reading about the great outdoors, especially in February. We have weird, wacky weather in Oklahoma. So it's nice to read about the great outdoors before we can actually go back outside when it's not going to snow. But I hope you guys enjoyed your day and enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.